Hello students, welcome to the channel. This is Anamika Talukdar and today I'm here with another part of business studies where I'm going to discuss about the meaning of commerce and its functions. We also can say the roles of commerce. So here I have highlighted a small part of the meaning which you can go through, which says that commerce is a branch of business. एंड वी नो दैट इन ए बिजनेस देयर आर मैनी एक्टिविटीज़. एक बिजनेस में बहुत सारे एक्टिविटीज़ होते हैं जो कंप्लीट करने के लिए फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्शन टू कंजम्पशन प्रोसेस देयर आर मैनी एक्टिविटीज़. कंप्लीट ये सब एक्टिविटीज़ से ही होता है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल एक प्रोड्यूसर कुछ आइटम्स प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है और उसके बाद वो प्रोड्यूसर को वो आइटम जो प्रोड्यूस किया गया हुआ है इंडस्ट्री पे वो आइटम स्टॉक करना पड़ेगा. स्टोरिंग विच सेज एंड दिस इज़ एन एक्टिविटी इंक्लूडेड इन कॉमर्स. देन प्रोड्यूसर विल हैव टू ब्रांड एंड लेबल दोज आइटम्स. ब्रांडिंग और लेबलिंग करना पड़ेगा. ये सब भी एक्टिविटी कॉमर्स में ही आता है. उसके बाद जब ये सब एक्टिविटीज़ हो जाए तो फ्रॉम द प्लेस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ए प्रोड्यूसर विल हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट these आइटम्स आर रिच टू द अल्टीमेट customers. So for reaching to the customers, what facilities a producer will have to take, and those facilities are said as transportation, and these are also activities which are included in commerce. So that's only commerce, which includes all the activities which are done to make sure that the gap between production and consumption is removed by those activities. So we know that we cannot directly go to the places where the things are produced. जहाँ पे जो भी प्रोड्यूस होगा हम वहाँ पे डायरेक्ट जा नहीं पाते हैं. ऐसा भी होता है कभी कभी कि हम लोग का स्टेट में नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ आइटम्स बाहर का स्टेट से आ रहे हैं, तो ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि हम लोग जा पाएंगे वहाँ पे लाने के लिए. तो ये जो प्रॉब्लम्स होगा कि हम लोग तो नहीं जा पाएंगे पर हम लोगों के पास वो आइटम्स कैसे आएंगे. So there are few activities which make sure that we reach to those items in our nearby markets, from our nearby markets only. So these activities comes under commerce. That is only commerce, that it is a branch of business which makes sure that from the place of production to the place of consumption, whatever the activities are necessary, commerce will be performing those activities. सो दैट द कस्टमर्स, हम लोगों को जो गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज हम लोगों को चाहिए वो सब आराम से मिल सके. सो दैट्स ओनली द रोल ऑफ कॉमर्स. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस द फंक्शंस और रोल ऑफ कॉमर्स. So the first role of commerce or the function of commerce is hindrance of person. It means how the activities which are included in commerce, how it reduces the difficulties which may arise because of person. It means जब भी हम लोग कुछ आइटम्स खरीदने के लिए जाते हैं, हम लोग इंडस्ट्री पे नहीं जाते हैं, तो हम लोग को प्रोड्यूसर से मीट करना नहीं पड़ता है कि प्रोड्यूसर के पास जाए उसके बाद आइटम खरीदे. तो इंडस्ट्री टू इंडस्ट्री वी डोंट गो एंड वी डोंट डू दैट. कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है, कुछ आइटम्स है जो मैंने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है कि हम लोग का पास नहीं भी हो सकता है, बहुत दूर प्रोड्यूस भी हो सकता है. तो ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं है कि all the people will go there to buy the items. So how commerce makes it easier for the people to buy from the nearby markets? It makes it possible that commerce, there are few activities, by those activities we can get the items in our nearby market, because from producer there are person, like here the headline is only hindrance of person. So there are person like wholesaler, traders, agents who plays the role of communication between the producer to the ultimate customers. So these people, they play the role between us. They try to reduce the gap between the producer to the consumer, and so we can buy it from the nearby market. because ऐसा होता है कि आइटम्स पहले प्रोड्यूसर से, इंडस्ट्री से मार्केट पे आता है, और वो सब कौन लाता है? बाय द हेल्प ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फैसिलिटी the producer send the items to the market and their wholesalers are there. wholesalers वो वहाँ से फिर रिटेलर बाई करते हैं और रिटेलर से हम लोग परचेस कर सकते हैं. तो ये इजी हो जाता है कि हम लोग अपने पास या फिर नियर बाय शॉप्स, मार्केट्स, वहाँ पे जाके हम लोग आइटम्स परचेस कर सकते हैं. So commerce makes it possible for us. So that is the first point. I hope it's clear to you. Now the second point is, that is hindrance of place. Now this point should be point number 2. This should be point number 2. Okay, so it's hindrance of place. Again, almost the same thing. How commerce reduces the difficulties which may arise due to different places. We know that the citizen do not have to move from places to buy the goods or to get the services. This makes it possible, commerce makes it possible through the different activities, that the items are near to us, the goods are near to us, and we can buy it easily. Wherever we are living, it will make sure that commerce will make sure by the activities like transportation, communication, by these facilities we can get the items in our nearby market. So we do not get a problem for that. So it's almost the same thing. Point number 3 is hindrance of time. It means commerce also reduces time. Our time, the time of producer, the time of distributors, how it reduces the time. So ऐसा होता है कि जब भी कोई आइटम्स प्रोड्यूस होता है, प्रोड्यूसर को तो पहले पता नहीं होता है कि कस्टमर्स को कितना आइटम चाहिए, सिर्फ एक एस्टिमेशन होता है, और ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट एस्टिमेशन प्रोडक्शन इज़ डन. सो जो एस्टिमेशन के हिसाब से प्रोडक्शन होता है, वो प्रोडक्शन को स्टोर करना पड़ता है. वेयर हाउसेस में वो लोग स्टोर करते हैं, एंड आफ्टर स्टोरिंग द आइटम, whenever the customers want or whatever will be the demand, on the basis of the demand from the storehouse, from the warehouse, from the godown, the producer can easily send those goods or other items in the market. So how it reduces the time, you can see that time is reduced because it's not like that we are demanding something, citizens are demanding something, and after that the thing is produced, then the time required will be more. But that is not happening. What happens is, whenever they estimate, producer, they see that there are demands in the market, they will make it possible, or they will make sure that the items are already produced. These are produced beforehand and these are stored, so that whenever the customers, they want the items or the goods, they make it sure that these are available on time. So thus this warehouses, godowns, this gives the facility to store the items and it reduces the time. Whenever the customers wants, हम लोग को जब भी चाहिए होता है, from the storehouse they can send it. But yes, there are some items which are perishable and which cannot be kept for a longer period of time. बहुत ज़्यादा लॉन्ग पीरियड के लिए रख नहीं सकते, कोई कोई आइटम्स ऐसा भी है, पर मैक्सिमम आइटम्स दे कैन स्टोर in the warehouses, and there are even many techniques nowadays. By using those techniques, the things or the items can be kept properly and safely, and it is available on time to us. So I think this point is clear to you. Now the next point we have, point number 4, hindrance of risk. Now how it reduces the risk. You must have heard about insurance. We have health insurance, we have car insurance. So we also have insurance that the producer, they can insure, the distributor, they can insure. Now how they can insure their goods and how it's beneficial for them. We know, as I said in point number 3, that goods are kept in the warehouses or the godowns. So ऐसा कभी भी हो सकता है कि फायर या फिर एक्सीडेंट या फिर डैमेजिंग, ये सब की वजह से गुड्स ख़राब भी हो सकता है. तो अगर प्रोड्यूसर पहले ही इंश्योरेंस करके रखता है, दैट मीन्स मंथली वाइज या फिर आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, इंश्योरेंस के बारे में शायद तुम लोग को पता होगा कि इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज, दे टेक अ सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ मनी आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. Why they take? Against the goods, or against, like if we do car insurance, then against the vehicle, or if we do health insurance, then against us. So like that, whenever the money is required, then the money is provided by the insurance company. So it makes it possible that for the producer also, they can insure against those goods. Like if goods कभी भी ख़राब भी हो जाए, तो भी उन लोगों को इंश्योरेंस कंपनी वो लॉस के लिए money provide करता है. So then it's again easier for the producer. Even if there is losses, sometimes it may happen, then they do not have to worry for that, because the insurance companies will be providing the money for the losses. So then we are moving forward to point number 5, that is hindrance of exchange. Now how it reduces the problem which may occur due to exchange. Exchange here, it means the exchanging of money. So when we purchase goods, we exchange money for that. Now this money, sometime we give in cash, sometime we also give in credit. So these facilities of giving cash or credit, these facilities are provided by an institution, and that is known as bank. So bank provides us the banking facilities through which we can make the transactions with our producer, distributor, retailer or wholesaler. So whenever we go to purchase something, when we have to pay, and when we pay in cash or credit, these facilities are made available to us by the banks, and banking comes under commerce. So these are few of the activities which we have under commerce, and these activities are making our life easier to make the transactions in the market, and even it is making the life for the traders, producers, distributor also easy, so that they can do the transactions properly with the customers. So for today I have discussed all these points. What is the role of commerce, what is the meaning of commerce. So if you have any doubt regarding any topic, then you can ask me in the comment section, and next video or next topic will be the service, yes, which is a part of business. So for today, thank you very much.